You're right, guys. Sorry, I haven't uploaded as frequently over the last couple of days. It's been a bit of a disaster, really. I've needed to get over the result of what's been going on. You're right, Corey, mate. God.
I'm burnt out from this team for the last few years, so don't worry about it. I can't stomach Daniel Levy and the way we're run. Feels like a bad taste in my mouth, and since it's been 15 years since we've won something.
Yeah.
Bad taste, laughing stock of the league, manager after manager. We're on manager number 16 now.
Yeah.
We haven't had a full-time manager properly complete a season since 2018. So we'll be looking at nearly 5 years now before if Slot comes in. I feel sorry for the guy who's coming into a team. He's going to be leaving a team that's just won their league and in Europe to come to the Premier League to a team as poorly run as us.
Yeah, I mean, let's get the review underway. Over the weekend, it was a disaster. My thoughts was...
I called it. I said 3-1.
Yeah, you called it. You spot on as well.
On it.
Yeah, I mean, the review, Jesus, I don't even know where to start. I mean, we started off okay within the first, 20 minutes, I think, I'd say.
Yeah, we didn't concede in the first 8 minutes, which is a bonus. When people were banging on Harry Kane scored a free kick, it wasn't. It was a laid-off pass from Kulusevski, so he should get an assist. It was a sweetly struck kick, don't get me wrong. We played some of the best football I'd seen us play all season in that first half. It was exciting to watch.
Yeah.
Second half,
I mean, that's what I think.
Second half we came out, it was a shit show. We're just one half FC at the moment. We play for 45 minutes in either half. And for that first or second half, we shut down. It's like, what is going on with us? Mason isn't a manager. He's a coach at best. And if he wants to prove himself, he should go and do it in the lower leagues. Go and get some experience. But I don't think he should ever be anywhere near the Tottenham job, ever. I could tell you what, if I was a manager of that team and I've just seen my team throw away a 1-0 lead playing some of the best football I've seen all season, I'd be making 4 substitutions straight away in that second half.
Yeah. I mean, with me, it's difficult because obviously with the first half performance and the second half performance, it was literally night and day. Literally, the first half was the best thing since sliced bread.
But Mr. Hyde, isn't it?
Yeah, and then the second half we just went to poo. Literally, we just went to crap. I don't know.
That fell quicker. That fell apart quicker in that second half than the Titanic sinking.
Do you know what? I don't think we can sink any slower. I don't think, to be honest. But
as a club, we've lost our way. We've lost our way for years, and it's off the back of sacking Poch for Jose for Nuno for Conte for Stellini into Mason. Players brought for 3, maybe 4 different managers, holding on to sentimental players like Eric, I can't fucking play football, Dyer. Eric, I'm stealing a living, Dyer. Davison Sand shit. Joe Rodon. Ben Dave shite. Sessin shite. Perish shite. These players at the back, they're not fit for purpose to be defenders. I wouldn't even put them in charge of the kit bag, let alone putting the cones out on the pitch for a training fucking exercise.
Well, I wouldn't even trust him to defend my house if my flat if I was getting burgled. He'll be the last person I'll be calling on.
But then it's not just the defence we got to look at. The goalkeeper, Hugo's been off it for seasons now. And like I said earlier on another channel, We should have sold him at the peak of his powers when he was at 31, 32. Well, no, 30, 31. When Madrid come calling, when United come calling. You know, Dyer, £4 million we brought him for, and he's cost us more in wages than what we brought him for. And he's fucking shocking. Mind my language, he's shocking. That's why he's diabolical, not Dyer. They should have had some extra letters on the back of his shirt that might actually make some money out of him.
Yeah.
Sanchez, these players just kept on for sentimental value. We're sentimental value FC. We're clown FC.
Now you're just insulting clowns now, mate.
Don't insult clowns. They're actually quite funny to watch. At least it'd be entertaining to watch on the pitch if we had a bunch of clowns running around for us.
That's what I'm saying. You're insulting a clown.
Yeah, can't insult people that are actually entertaining to watch. Whereas Tottenham have been Tottenham have been nowhere near as entertaining since Poch left. So we've been walking around in the wilderness for nearly 4 years since he's left us. So.
Yeah, into the abyss. But you know, I mean, it's difficult because obviously now with the appointment of Arne Slot, like I said on Dave's channel, it's done my nutting. Like, I mean, big up Dave for even literally keeping me on for as long as he did, because I thought he was going to cut me off at one point. But yeah, I really don't know what else we can really. There's nothing we can really review about the.
I can sum the review up in this match in just 45 seconds. Not even 45 seconds, in 5 seconds. First half good, second half shit.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, it's like we're second half FC, or if we turn up FC.
Yeah.
Can't pass a 5-yard ball FC. Can't defend FC. Goalkeepers are shit FC. We're just fucking awful to watch. Okay. We're so bad.
Yeah, but Foster's okay.
We're so bad to watch at the moment for the last couple of years. I want to pour bleach in my eyes just to clean them out, to make sure I'm still watching Tottenham. Just to make sure I'm still watching the same team I fell in love with. Go to matches with my granddad and uncle and my cousins with, you know. This isn't the team I grew up loving.
No, I mean...
And you get old Daniel talking about the Tottenham DNA. He doesn't even know the fucking Tottenham DNA himself, and he's supposed to be a Tottenham supporter.
But I don't think he knows what the Tottenham DNA is if it come out of his backside.
That's what I said. He's supposed to be a Tottenham supporter, so he's supposed to know what we want. Free-flowing, attacking football. What we were built on. It's just shocking.
Oh, Daniel, he's a joke, he is. I don't think I can put up with talking about Daniel. Well, it's going to be... do you know what? I think we'll probably give more entertainment over the next... God knows how many days when we start reviewing the fucking season. Shit, there'll probably be more entertainment in that than there will be in anything else.
It's just shocking. We're supposed to be one of the richest clubs in the world, but run by fucking idiots that couldn't run a piss up in a brewery. Yeah.
Well, are we going to be... That's the thing I was going to say to you was, are we going to be reviewing the cup games as well?
Could try. I don't think that was my front door. I'm going to go and check that out.
Yeah. Check your front door, see if it was. Everybody, whilst Corey's gone, please hit that subscribe button. It helps within the algorithm. It also helps if you comment, leave a like, and everything else. It'll be great if you could.
Oh, my glasses.
Just please.
All of these things, man.
Please subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell as well, so you know when we're live. Yeah, so are we going to be reviewing the cup games as well?
What's the point? What's the point,
Well,
FC? I'm going to say look at the league and then we'll go through it. We've got to find time for 38 games for a season, as well, without the Cup and without Europe.
Yeah.
We've got to take the good and the bad. Take positive.
We can do if we've got time before the new season starts. We can always just relive the cup games in their separate. We can review the Forest game because that was the only cup game we had, didn't we? In there,
I think so.
So I suppose we can review that as a part of the.
Well, we went out to Sheffield, went out to Forest, so.
Yeah, well, Forest was the first one we went out to.
Huh?
Forest, we only made it to that round, and then Forest knocked us out.
Yeah, with their B team.
Yeah, but look, like I said, guys, we will review what we can. I'll obviously be talking to Corey offline, and we'll obviously decide what we'll do. But it'll definitely be the 38 games of a shambolic season. That'll be Monday.
We just skip it, yeah.
Well, we'll be skipping half the bloody season then, mate.
Oh no, I was joking. So
yeah,
win, hooray, loss, boo, draw.
Yeah, look, guys, we're not going to be on too long tonight because Corey's tired. I've had a long day. But we will only be on for about half an hour, 45 minutes. Like I said to Corey before we went live. But
Corey
yeah, so
he wants his head off.
So this weekend, yeah, I'm not quite sure how this is going to go actually this weekend, to be honest, because.
Well, let's just look at Mason's track record so far. How many games has he been in charge? 8?
Well, since Newcastle.
Since Newcastle, what? 6 games. 1 win. 5 losses. Great start, Mason. He's lost us 15 points maximum so far this year for being the bloody intern. He's not a manager, he's the intern. He was the little bitch that made the photocopies. Simple.
But you can't really blame Mason because he hasn't really done anything wrong. He's taken over a team that is a load of garbage anyway.
But then who's to blame for this? Not just Conte. There's the player power that you have to blame for.
You got to blame the players, and you've got to blame Levy.
You have to blame these players as well because they really didn't pull their finger out. Some of them didn't like the training regime. Then you have to look at the manager and his coaching staff. Then you have to look at what goes on in the boardroom. Players going to Mr. Levy complaining about Conte, which I said about player power. So you had half of the dressing room for it, half the dressing room against it. So then what happens? Season finishes.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this now. We're going to lose to Leeds 2-1.
Do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it's more than that, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose like 5.
We'll lose 2-1.
I wouldn't be surprised if we lose 5-1, to be honest.
By the way, we're playing, it might as well be, but I'm going to say 2-1 minimum. And we're going to lose. We'll play well for the first half and come out shit in the second half like we do every single game. Or we'll have a really shit first half and come out in the second half. So it's like, pick your poison. Which one are you going to come out for, lads? Give us fans some sort of belief. Give us something to look forward to. Something to talk about and debate for a week or so while we're waiting for the new season to start. It's just a shit show at the moment. I just can't get my head around this season. Well, since Jose was sacked, we've been shit. Think about it. Jose was sacked because Daniel told him to concentrate on the league, but we had the League Cup to fucking try and win. A manager that had already beaten Pep twice in that season alone, home and away. And then you get to a cup final, told to focus on the Southampton game where they were like pretty much not bottom of the league, but they were fighting against relegation. And sacked for what? Because he wouldn't listen to Daniel. in the documentary series, when he called Dele Alli in, you got to sort yourself out, son, because you're going to be forgotten about and all this business. He was laying the truths out there pretty much along those terms. Dele didn't take heed. Now look at him. He's going to be another washed-up David Bentley. It's going to be a bloke owning a bar in Magaluf somewhere.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. But
and then you just got to look at the shower of shit that's gone on in our team, man.
But
7 years,
but I mean,
we've gone from a team that had something, an identity under Poch, to a team that can't fucking put 4 or 5 passes together yet. It's just sickening.
But I think also the thing is, will Arnie slot right in though?
Slot's got a massive thing to sort out at this club. As long as players like Dyer aren't given contracts of being mediocre anymore, then so be it. I really hope that Arnie Slot comes in and gets rid of these players like Sanchez, Dyer, Davis, Rodon, Sessin.
Well, I think the first person he needs to get rid of is Diabolical.
There's going to be a massive clear out of the back because Perisic has already said he wants to go back to Italy. I'm fed up.
Good. I'll drive him to Heathrow then. That's fine.
Well, like I said, I'm also fed up with Sessegnon. He's been our social experiment and always injured, and when he does play, he's not that great.
Yeah.
Dyer, Davis, Sanchez, Rodon, Dave Shite all need to go. You can't win titles with those 4 in your team. Midfield, the only 2 I'd keep in midfield, all 3 is Skip, Bentancur, Basuma. I'd sell the rest of the central midfielders.
Well, Ellie won't like you for saying that, mate.
Oh, I love Ellie, but I just think Højbjerg's an average player at best. Then we need to sort out what's either going on with Kane, whether we're keeping him or selling him. If we sell him, invest the money smartly. If we're keeping him, let's see if we're doing well next season and offer him that 300 grand a week he wants. Has Sonny still got the legs to play attacking football game? Now he's going to be 31 next year, possibly, but under the right system. Kulu, I want to believe he can still play and still has a future with us, but under Arnie Slot's system, is he really going to be pressing enough to be in that system? It's just so much to pick apart. Then you've got problems with... Sorry, I can hear the neighbour's cat. Sounds like it's getting ruined. Got problems with losing good young players. Divine's going. Mundell's going. 2 quality youngsters that can't get in because we can't buy people like Sarr. I mean, Papa Sarr's not a bad player, but I still feel Divine's levels above him. Rafi Mandel. I mean, instead of going out and buying Richarlison, you wanted someone to play on the right. Give Rafi Mandel that mantle, see what he can do, bring him on in games, give him a few games in the league, see what he can do. He's a talented player as well.
Yeah.
At centre-back, got Elf Dorrington sitting in our youth team, 16, 17 years old, under 21 cap England player. Can't get in the first team. And then to make matters worse, we've got 8 players coming back in off a loan, which I don't think have got a future with us. I really don't. Well, apart from Destiny Edoje, I'd probably be the only one I keep. The other 7, I would chop. I would Winks, Ndombele. I would get rid of Reggie. Even though he could be a good left back, he's just too injury prone now. Winks has to go. Dembele.
Harry Stinks has to leave. I agree with you on that. Harry Stinks really has to leave. He can't stink out the place any more than what he's already done.
What, passing the ball backwards?
Oh, don't.
Great career movie made for a team that got relegated, I guess. Tottenham News. Spurs sent regulation warning. What's that? That's just come up on Twitter. I'm going to just quickly check what that says. Tottenham News. Spurs sent relegation warning as Daniel Levy transfer strategy has just been announced, apparently on Twitter.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
Yeah, it's got to be done. Something's got to happen now. This team needs a massive clear out.
Yeah.
A lot of these players that we kept for sentimental values need to be gone. It's about time that we move forward. We've held on to so much dross on over the years. Players given contracts that hardly play, like Sanchez. Dyer, mediocre player at best, gets contract extension after contract extension. Us fans have been calling him out for years to leave. Let's just hope that comes true, that he leaves, even if it's only for like 10 million.
You could even sell him for a Fredo. That's the problem.
Well, there's a value in Dyer, I guess, but he's just not a very good player. If we can make the 4 million back on him that we sold him for, or just a little bit more after that, then I'd be happy with that.
Do you know what? I would actually be happy, yeah, right, if he went to a fucking, what you call it, a non-league club. Barnet could do with him.
Who?
Barnet.
Barnet?
Yeah.
Maybe Wrexham. Maybe Wrexham can afford his wages.
Jesus. I think Barnet could do.
I wouldn't want to see him on my TV if he went there to watch Series 2 of Welcome to Wrexham, you know?
True.
Either that or you ask Disney to blur out every time Dyer comes on the TV. Put like a fuzzy sort of like line thing over him.
No, do you know what? They should literally just like have that censored thing all over him, or a Hazard sign over him.
Hazard? Nah, censored. You don't want to have Hazard on him. Otherwise,
yeah, no, I fucking would.
People will suss him out. What are you talking about, lad?
I'd have a Hazard sign over him.
Paper bag as well.
Yeah, and that.
Paper bag with 2 holes so he can at least see. Oh, my dog's...
As long as I don't see him at the club next year, I don't care what happens. Just don't let him back through that front door in the summer. After the summer.
Just don't. I'll agree with you on that.
Dyer, you've served us well now. Bog off.
Yeah. Get out of our club as well and take your mate Levy with you.
Yeah, make sure you take your boyfriend Levy with you as well.
And that Donna, she can go. She knows nothing about football.
Yeah, Cullen, you can piss off too. And Levy, make sure your daughter does not take charge of the bloody club after.
No, it's Lewis's daughter that would take over.
Oh,
but
Lewis,
she's meant to be a mega Tottenham fan, so if she came in,
Lewis, get your daughter well away from our club.
No, apparently she hates Daniel Levy and Enoch. So if she's a proper fan of Tottenham, maybe she comes in and gets rid of the two stooges.
Maybe.
But if anything, I would like, even though our heritage of our club is a Jewish heritage, if the Qataris come in, I wouldn't mind it. At least that way.
I do. Look, like I said on Dave's channel, I will take the Qataris at the moment. I don't give them. I would take anything. I just want to see that. Do you know what? I'd even let Daniel Levy play at the back if it meant getting rid of Dyer.
I wouldn't even put Daniel Levy anywhere near the club.
Let
him go and ruin another club somewhere. Let him go and ruin another club with his crony mates.
Yeah, go Celtic or Rangers.
No, don't ruin them.
Oh yeah, let
him go and be the owner of Palace. I'm sure they could do it with some money and some fucking around.
Oh yeah, but they'll get good though. I'll do his leadership for a while though, won't they?
I mean, if it is true what's going on, what's been said, that everything's going to be looked at, even down to the recruitment and data analyst and medical stuff at Tottenham, if that shit gets sorted out properly and do the way a Brighton or a Brentford have been doing business, identify players that no one knows about and bring them to the league.
Yeah, but do you trust him to do that though? That's the thing.
Probably not. Couldn't trust him further enough to throw him, to be honest with you, but
Oh, see, I don't trust Daniel anywhere near the club.
Damn, Daniel.
I don't even trust him to walk through the door without hitting his head.
The door would do us a favour. What are you talking about? Does everything that us fans want to do. I still find it shocking at the weekend, though, that when they're just before the referee's final third whistle to indicate that the match is done, they ramp up the music full blast so that the fans get drowned out to boo.
Yeah.
Which is just... We should be allowed to have our right to protest. Get on board with the guys at Tottenham away and with the purple and gold movement. That's everywhere.
Yeah.
Brian Daigle, another good lad to listening on.
Yeah, no, you know what? Big up Brian Daigle, man. Like, I know he probably doesn't watch this because I know he's a much bigger he's got a much bigger channel than me. But look, big up Daigle, man. If anyone watches this on repeat or whatever, please show this part to Daigle. Big up Daigle. You're a flaming legend. Right, if I was able to meet up with you in person, mate, at any point, I would actually give you a hug and flaming tell you, good job, mate. But, you know, mate, at the end of the day, keep up the good work, bro. You're doing absolutely a fantastic job. Just keep it going, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't go to the protest this weekend because I was struck down with COVID. So I wanted to. I've been wanting to go to a protest all this year, but it's having the money to get to the protest when you live in Brighton, especially with the trains always seem to be going on strike at the moment as well. I don't want to be stranded in London.
Yeah, true. But no, that Daigle, seriously, mate, keep up all the good work.
Brian Daigle.
But we back you in every way, shape, or form on this channel, Daigle. Brian, no, but seriously, Brian, mate, you're doing a good job. Keep up the good work.
It's all the guys
we'll do what we can on this.
Doing the protests as well. Especially the guys at Tottenham away. They're recording, interviewing people, why they want the owners out, why they're fed up. You've got guys, season ticket holders, not even going to matches anymore because they're just fed up with the dross that is going on with our team.
Yeah. Brian, just keep up the good work, mate. You're doing a good job. Yeah, so I mean, we just need to do something at Leeds this weekend.
I don't see it happening. Not with Ryan.
We need to, but I can't see it happening myself, mate.
Ryan the Man Mason, more like little boy that doesn't know football. Oh wow, he's Tottenham through and through. Oh, a horrific injury. Okay, well, no, he was an average player at best as well. Held on to sentimental value. Shit manager.
Yeah.
I know he hasn't got the coaching badges as well to be a manager, which is even more infuriating. So you're going, you have Conte, then you put his number 2 in charge and sack him after Newcastle. At least we didn't do a Martin Yolder Conte this time round.
Yeah. No, we'll just do it with Slot instead, wouldn't we?
I think Slot will come in, do a job. How well that job is depending on if we manage to sell any of this dross out the team, because I don't really see much money being put into the team.
Yeah.
We still need to find a manager for the women's football team, which just avoided relegation this weekend. So that needs to be addressed. We need to sort out our youth recruitment properly from the ground up. We need to sort out our recruitment team and data analysts from the ground up.
Yeah.
So much needs to be sorted out at our club. It's all well and good giving us a nice shiny stadium, Mr. Levy, but at the end of the day, if you're not going to put the right people in charge to help us progress as a club and move forward, it's about time you really looked at yourself. That's it. What's it? We lose to Brentford, then a couple of days later they go and announce that they've got an extra day for Beyonce. Whoop-de-doo. Fucking hell, you just lost 3-1 to Brentford. I want to be addressed by the club. Why have you done so much shit wrong? You've got journalists calling you out, ex-players calling you out, fans calling you out. Yet you want to sit...
Even ex-managers and Harry Redknapp.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Ex-managers calling you out, legends of the club, ex-players of the club, fans.
Do you know what? It's weird because I would probably trust Ledley King to take us further than where we've gone at the moment, than where we are at the moment.
Yeah, Ledley probably would do a job as well. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But then we seriously need a massive sort out our club, top to bottom, even with the coaching staff. The coaching staff needs a look at.
Yeah.
You can't get away with teaching your players to play like this week in and week out and not feel any kind of pride in what you're seeing out there on the pitch, because it's just a joke. It's about time this club woke up, smelt the roses. But we've got so many fans that are too eager to sit on their hands and pretend everything's all right just because we've been given a new stadium. Oh, next year we're going to have a fucking go-kart track. Turn up in your Mario and Luigi sets, ladies and gentlemen. You can go and play fucking Mario Kart next to our stadium in real life.
Yeah. And then on top of that, you'd have... we've got that Olympic swimming pool coming soon as well, haven't we? Yeah, let's have a game of water.
It's good to have a bit of a swimming pool and a bit of a diving board, you know. It's always good to incorporate extra sports around your stadium.
And let's have a bit of a game of water polo, shall we?
Well, that kind of stuff needs to happen. Needs a swimming pool. London doesn't have enough of them.
Yeah.
No, I'm only joking. There's fucking loads of swimming pools in London, but a proper swimming pool, a diving area, a go-kart track. What else is going to be built on this bloody site? Putting all this crap up there just to bring more money in for Levy, but nothing's ever going to be put into the club properly to spend on players.
Exactly.
Like I said, go dress up in your Mario and Luigi sets, ladies and gentlemen. We go and play Mario Kart before going into the match.
Yeah.
And while you're there, you can pay your 50 quid to go up on the Sky Tour.
Yeah, and make sure you've got Levy going up there with you, and you can throw him off the top at the top.
I think his belts off the floor and be all right. That guy seems to land in shit and come up smelling the roses.
Yeah.
It's a joke. The guy doesn't want to listen. He wants to sit there, act like a football owner or a football chairman. One of the most overpaid football chairmans as well in the whole of the league, always giving himself a nice big increase season in, season out. Yet you want to look at what's going on the pitch and you're giving yourself a fucking pay rise, mate.
Yeah.
Do yourselves a favour. Stop taking money out of our club. Put it back into the club.
Yeah.
And even if they were to leave and we were brought out, the stadium is in our debt. It's not in their debt. So we're stuck paying. We're stuck paying for that for 40 years if that stays around. You know. Let's see if we stay in the fucking Premier League in the next 2 to 3 years. Imagine that in a couple of years' time we're in the Championship, with the nicest stadium in the fucking whole of London. What the fuck are we doing? Or in the whole of the world? It's happening to Everton. They're going to have one of the nicest stadiums in the fucking Championship for the next 10 years.
I think it'll happen this year, to be honest. But
Everton are going down.
Right, I think that's all we can really talk about, guys. Unless there's anything else that you need to put in, Corey, I think we'll wrap it up here, mate, because we've been going for half an hour already, mate.
We've covered everything we wanted to talk about, really, haven't we?
We haven't really got much else. We reviewed the game.
Great in the first half, shit in the second half, and it's just the same shit that keeps repeating. It's like that old Einstein quote, the definition of insanity is to keep repeating the same thing over and over.
Well, no, do you know what the thing is, right? It's eat, sleep, shit, repeat.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to log off. I know Ryan here wants to get some sleep too. Like, comment and subscribe to the channel, ladies and gents. We're going to be trying to do as much as we can to keep our hopes up until the start of the new season. We're going to take a plan of what we're going to try and do. We're going to try and review 38 games one every day for 38 days, but it depends if we can find the time because, sometimes real life can get in the way of shit.
Yeah.
But we're going to try our best to review the season. I'm going to go away, look online, do some notes, write some things down, watch some things from the matches, try and review it properly, subjectively, without calling it dross and shit all year round, which it has been. There have been some good matches, but not many.
Yeah. And let's just hope that we can actually get a win this weekend and actually finish on a high. And we can review that game and actually say, yeah, we've done well by the end of the 38th day. Let's hope, hey, guys. I mean, well, there's not a lot else we can really do until the weekend. We will probably preview the game on... No. We're not going to be out. No, what we'll be doing is, because Monday should be our first day of reviewing the first game. In between, obviously, reviewing games, I'll probably jump on a bit more. It's just that, guys, I've just had a bit too much to going on, and over the weekend, I've not wanted to do too much because I've had enough of this club, and this club has literally done me absolutely dirty by the end of it, and I've just been sick and tired of it. So I do apologise that the club have actually made me like this, but I cannot sit back any longer and not come back live just because of this. I know it's been a couple of days. I mean, Corey, I don't know if that's how you felt or whatever, mate, but
I felt massively let down after this weekend. But then again, the whole season, I've been so in the wilderness with Tottenham for nearly 3 years now. I'm a Tottenham boy. Well, not Tottenham. I'm a Tottenham supporter through and through. I'm not born in London, unfortunately, but I am a huge Yid, and it's just been shit show since Jose was sacked. In 4 years, we've had 4 managers.
It's a joke.
Think about it. Jose, Mr. Smiley Pants, Conte, his stooge, the stooge under that stooge. 5 managers, 4 years.
Yeah.
Too many managers to count.
Yeah. So that's what's going to be happening, guys. We'll on Monday start the review of everything. Corey, you better get prepared, mate, for it because I'm not going to have time because I've got to go away. Well, not away, but I'm going to be out for the day on the 19th of July. So of June. Sorry. So I'm not going to be able to go live on. We're not going to be able to do anything on the 19th. So I'm going to be because I'm going to just be out for the whole day with a mate of mine. So
it's the bubble blower.
Oh no, it's actually a different mate. He's coming up from Carlisle, so.
Oh, Carlisle. Still quite far away.
So I'm obviously not. We won't be doing one on that day. So we'll probably have to either fit 2 in that day, guys, or we'll have to try and I don't know. They'll probably be an hour long anyway, each one. So, or we'll try and get it to an hour, close to an hour as we possibly can. Well, but look, leave it. Don't worry about how long it's going to be because me and Corey will work that one out together. You just leave that to us to worry about. You just worry about watching it and smashing that like and that subscribe button, and obviously turning on that notification bell. Until Monday. Well, no, we'll probably go live again before the weekend. Just that. If there's anything new that needs to come out with Arnie's slot, we'll obviously go live again. Otherwise, we will all catch you on Monday with the first game of the first review of the season and that was actually against Southampton. So until then, everybody, we will catch you Monday unless anything else happens. Levy, you the 2s, we the 1s. Peace.